Good afternoon, Valpo VUTV Weather Director Mason Gleva here with today's weather update. And what a first day back for spring semester it's been today. We started today out near 40 degrees and then we had the snow squall and temperatures have been tumbling ever since. But here are the weather headlines. Heavy lake effect snow at times now through Thursday morning. Really Valpo points east. Any commuters in LaPorte County, I would just stay put tomorrow because travel's not going to be great tomorrow morning and roads probably aren't going to be great until the crews are able to catch up as the day goes on tomorrow. Winter weather advisory here in Porter County until 9 a.m. tomorrow. We have winter storm warnings for Berrien, LaPorte, and St. Joseph counties where the bulk of the snow will fall. And then we continue the active pattern with a parade of clipper systems really through early next week. I mentioned we started the day out near 40 degrees. If you had any 8 a.m.s right before that snow squall, we were near 40 degrees. About 8:40, we were sitting at 39 degrees in Valpo, and then after that snow squall came through, temperatures have been tumbling. We're actually at our low temperature right now, and temperatures really are going to continue to bottom out, especially areas outside of those lake effect snow bands. And another factor has been the wind. That's just made it even worse. You can already see 19 in Waukegan out there at O'Hare as well, 23 here in Valpo, 25 in Michigan City, Knox, and 24 in Benton Harbor and South Bend. The snow is already coming down at a good clip here, and the winds aren't helping. This is going to create a lot of blowing and drifting snow. Travel on east-west roads, especially in those areas that get hit by the lake effect snow band the hardest, travel is going to be impossible under that. We have sustained winds about 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts 30, 35, pushing 40, if not a little over, especially at the lakeshore. Here's the current radar. The main lake effect snow band right now is farther east, impacting South Bend, Elkhart, Goshen, and Cass County in Michigan. That band will begin to shift back west as the day goes on, especially this evening, and that secondary band is already beginning to set up over us here in Valpo. The highest snow totals are going to be just to our east. Think Westville, Couts, Wanata over there in LaPorte County, over towards South Bend, back up to Benton Harbor. Timing that out here. Here's 5 o'clock. You can already see that main band has pivoted back west, South Bend, Benton Harbor, Niles and Buchanan getting the brunt of it at this point. But then that secondary band is still sitting over us here in Porter County, and it really doesn't move much. So even though we're not in the most intense band, we're still going to get a decent snow accumulation here. Here's tonight at 10 p.m. that heavy lake effect snow band hugging the LaPorte-St. Joe County line back up to Benton Harbor, where this band is able to just sit over, and notice it's still sitting over the same areas in LaPorte County. We're going to be measuring this in feet, not inches by time all is said and done lunchtime tomorrow. Here's 10 o'clock. Any Thursday morning classes, again, if you're coming from Westville, Michigan City, LaPorte, I wouldn't even risk it tomorrow. Send the emails now. Roads are going to be really bad too out of LaPorte towards Westville. Travel is going to be very, very difficult with the strong north and northwest winds through tomorrow afternoon. And then lake effect finally shuts off early afternoon. And then there's that first clipper system that gets in here late Thursday to start our Friday. Here's the snow map. Not everybody in these areas are going to see the snow totals on the Legend and even the Foot Plus. Wherever that band sets up, it's going to be about a 20, maybe 25 mile wide band. Areas that sit under that, that's where all the snow is going to fall. If you're not in that band or even that secondary band that sits over us in Porter County, you're not going to get anything. So you might not have anything at your house if you're sitting in Winfield, but if you drive to Valpo, we could have a few inches of snow on the ground, or maybe even a foot plus by the time you get over towards LaPorte. That band really is just going to park it over portions of Berrien County, western St. Joe County, and really all of LaPorte County is going to see a lot of snow now through lunchtime tomorrow. Valpo current thinking is mainly 2 to 4 inches. If that secondary band can really get going over us, we might be a little closer to the 5 to 8 inch range, but I'm not all that confident in it. The hardest hit area looks to be Berrien and LaPorte counties now through tomorrow evening. Tonight, heavy lake effect snow, especially areas east of Valpo. Winds out of the north to the northwest at about 25 miles an hour. Wind gusts to 40 miles an hour is going to make travel very difficult tonight through the first part of the day tomorrow. Tomorrow, lake effect snow does wind down, but the winds stay up. So blowing and drifting snow is also going to be a concern tomorrow. Here's the 7-day active pattern through Sunday, and then it's just gloomy next week. Slow rebound in temperatures, maybe back into the 20s for Wednesday, but I don't think we get above freezing anytime after Friday.